Hello everyone, here I am with another video with the Dell G3 3500. And this occasion I'm going to add a new SSD drive, and then I'm going to also add 8 gigabytes of RAM. So I'm going to show you guys how you do it. And first we have to open the computer. So removing the screws is really easy, but you should have a magnetized screwdriver, a precision screwdriver, so you can do it easily. And besides, if they're magnetized, you won't be losing those little screws that are inside. So this is very easy and fast. It's just remember that the bottom ones and at the bottom, those ones don't come out. You only loosen them enough, and then you'll be able to open it. So after you finish removing the screws, use a plastic tool like this one I'm using, so you won't hurt the computer or damage anything, and then just run it through there and see it comes really easy. The bottom is the one that is a little, where the hinges of the screen are the ones a little bit hard, but anyway, they come out. You just have to loosen it enough, and then that's it. So before you do anything, before you unplug the hard drive or the RAM, or you touch anything, make sure you unplug the battery. It's like this easy. You just pull this cable here, and where it says battery, and it gets unplugged. So I'm going to use this memory, HyperX. It's very good RAM. It has good reviews. I got this in Amazon. So remember that the only one you can do in this one is DDR4. Don't try to put anything else because it won't work. So this is a DDR4, the one I have. As you can see, there is 2 slots available, and you can upgrade this up to 16 gigabytes. Some said they have upgraded to 32 gigabytes, but I don't need that much. So, and I'm not sure if it will work, but so far I know this one does. So that's it. You just clip it in and make sure that it's tight enough, and then you leave it, and that's all you have to do. You don't have to worry about the cover. That one is just covering. And now we move to the hard drive. So the hard drive is there at the corner. It even has instructions written in there. See those drawings there? It's actually showing how to do it. So then we're going to remove the screws. There is one there, one here. And that's how small they are. They're really small. And another one there. So it's 3 of them. And once you do that, they comes out easy. Just be careful with the cable, the SATA cable, which is plugged to the motherboard at the bottom. See, it's showing you there how you do it. So I'm gonna be using this blue SSD from Western Digital. It's 500 gigabyte. I got it on Amazon for like 80 bucks Canadian. So it's actually a good price for 500 gigabytes. And I have one in my other computer that works fine. So this is the one I'm gonna be using. So you just find the right side. Once you put it in the small box provided, and just clip it in there, and that's it. I have to mention that it's better to remove the little cable there, the one I'm pointing, because if you move it too much or pull it hard, it might actually break, so rip off and something. So it's better to just unplug it if you have shaky hands. Otherwise, just hold it properly and tighten it up. I only use 2 screws in this one because it's a SSD, so it's not heavy at all. But if you're using, so I better unplug it. I feel safer like this. Anyway, if you're using only SSD, it's okay if you only use 2 screws to tighten it up. The screws are provided already. They're already in the back there, in the carry. So all you have to do is just take them out, and then it comes with 4. See, but I'm using only 2 because I don't think I need more than that. Besides, I won't be shaking the computer or anything. And that's it. So go ahead and plug it first, because once you tie it up, it's hard when you put the hard drive back. It's hard to do it, so it's better to clip it in before you start screwing the hard drive in. Yeah, just make sure it's inside enough and it's secure, and then that's it. And then you put it back the way it was, and put back the 3 little screws that I took. They're so small. And it helps to have a magnetized screwdriver, because you can easily clip them in, and you don't have to worry losing them, because they're really super small. So put the other one, and one more. So this is the last one. It helps to have steady hands, because it's easier for you to put everything back. So that's it. So now it's secure, and the RAM is in, and plug the battery back before you forget, before you close it, because you don't want to go through the process of opening computer again. So you can see it says battery. So it's very simple to plug it in. So that's it. It's checking everything is secure and well covered. And that's it. You put the cover back. So just make sure it clips properly. It has to make a sound as you clip it at the bottom, and where the hinges of the screen are. And that is a little bit tricky. You have to make sure they're inserted properly before you put the screws on it. So just push it firmly, and then it will be clipped into place, and then you put back the screws. It's just very simple. So just make sure that it's tight and secure, and that's it. So now we're going to test it, see if everything works fine. There it is. As soon as you open it, it comes on. Not like the computers before, you have to press the power button. Nowadays, you just open it and the computer is already on. It takes a bit to boot just because I added those extra things, no? And that's it. Working fine. So now we're gonna check, see if we can see the new hard drive and the RAM. So I go to the properties. So there you are. You can see 12 gigabytes of RAM. And now check the SSD drive. So SSD drive is fine. It's working fine. So thank you for watching the video.